Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We will continue with our lesson number 12, States of Matter. So, everybody like to drink sweet lime juice. So, what do you do to make the sweet lime juice? You take water, you squeeze a lemon, and you add a little sugar to it to make it sweet, isn't it? And what do? After that you stir it nicely. आप उसको अच्छे से stir करते हो. Why? So that the sugar gets dissolved in the water. Does the volume of the water rises after the sugar gets dissolved? क्या पानी ज़्यादा हो जाता है चीनी मिक्स करने के बाद में? No. The volume of the water doesn't rise. So how does this happen? Actually, the sugar which you are dissolving in the water. So sugar is a solid and water is a liquid. And we have already discussed that in water molecules, means in liquids, there is little space between them. They are less tightly packed. So the sugar molecules, that means solid molecules, get fixed in between the space between the liquid molecules के बीच में जो space होता है वहाँ जाके solid molecules fit हो जाते हैं when you mixing a solid, right, like sugar. So this is why it becomes sweet and the sugar disappears, it vanishes after it gets dissolved and the volume of the water doesn't rise. Okay, so here are the few terms given. Like the first one is the solution. So what is the solution? Solution is the sweet water, means the result that we get after mixing a solute and the solvent, means the water and the sugar. So the mixture of water and the sugar, that is called the solution, right? Then comes the solute. So solute is a substance that is used in smaller quantity in the solution. So we are using more of water and less of sugar. So we are using it in small quantity. That means sugar is a solute. Then comes solvent. What is solvent? Substance that is used in larger quantity in the solution. So what is solvent here? Water is the solvent because we are using water in a larger quantity, right? Then comes the word dissolve. Dissolve means mixing of substances. When we mix, that's called dissolving. Then soluble and insoluble, a substance which can dissolve, means mix in a liquid, is soluble. Like sugar, salt, they are soluble. They get mixed in water and we cannot separate them, means we cannot see them. It gets dissolved, it gets mixed. Whereas like if you try to mix sand into the water, you stir it again and again, you put chalk powder into the water, you stir it again and again, but it doesn't get dissolved. So they are insoluble substances. So these are the terms which you have to read and revise again and again from your book. So again you can see here, when we add salt into water, we get salty water. Salty water is the solution. So what is the solute here? Salt, because we are using it in small quantity. Solvent, substance that we are using in larger quantity, that's the water. Okay, so here are the few examples of soluble and insoluble substances, like food color or food dye, chocolate syrup, salt, sugar, all these are soluble. Insoluble you can see here, like chalk powder, or you can see like solid things. You can take a wood or a sand or a rubber band, anything, they are insoluble. So do read and revise the same topic again from your book. Bye.